the sun would just move like the tiniest little bit, it'd be perfect.
I'm sitting in a tree.
Oh, this is amazing.
Somebody's there. Hello everybody, it's Melissa and I'm back with another video, and today I'm filming a video outside because it's 11 degrees and it's so beautiful. I've been sitting on my butt all day because I've been writing my very last paper of the semester, which is really exciting that I'm going to be done. I have one more week of classes and then my final exams, and then I'm done for the year, so that's really exciting. I did want to sit down and talk to you guys because I am feeling a little bit discouraged when it comes to my eating habits lately. The last few weeks I've been really consistent with my workouts. Like, I'm listening to my body, I'm doing the workouts that my body wants to do. If I'm tired, I take a break, but I'm not making any excuses not to go to the gym. You know, I'm not like just not going because I don't feel like it. I'm being really good with my consistency with my workouts. But then my eating is really getting compromised, and I go through seasons of life, and I'm sure everybody can relate, whether it's during the holidays, your birthday, or you just kind of have like a bunch of events one weekend and that just kind of sets you off. But I've just been having a lot of things lately where my food choices have not been the best. And I'm finding now that they're kind of stretching out, like I'm letting that season of life kind of like stretch out and go for a few extra weeks than it needs to be. And it's not that I can't eat those foods, or it's not that I can't go out for supper and treat myself or have chocolate or chips or whatever, but my body doesn't feel good when I eat those things, and I tend to pay for it. Like, if I have one night where I have like a glass of wine and some chips and some chocolate and like enjoying food, I don't necessarily feel the greatest the next day. So it's just something that I've been really struggling with, and I just wanted to be honest with you guys. I'm not always on point with my eating or with my workouts, and I just want you guys to know that everyone's human and everyone's gonna have times in their life when they're feeling that way, but it's really important to just kind of like acknowledge that those things are happening. Okay, I'm going off track, like I need to kind of bring it back in. And this also really relates to food freedom, and something that I'm really trying to focus on in this season of life is like, I want to be free from the power of food forever, and right now I'm not. And so it's in these moments, like when I've had like a few weekends in a row when I've been eating food, and I'm still prepping my food during the week and I'm still eating relatively well, but there's just some things that are just unnecessary that I'm like, okay, I'll just go do the Whole30 again and then I'll be safe. But I'm really trying to focus on making it food freedom forever and not just those 30 days. Yeah, just I'm gonna be kind of rambling because it's just stuff that's been going on in my brain. But I was talking with my friend Kira, you guys know her from Make It Count Fitness, and I was like, Kira, what do you do when you're going off track? Like, what are the things that you think is important to focus on when you are needing to kind of get your butt into gear and get back to the way you're normally going? She gave me a few of her top tips that she likes to use. I've got a few of mine, and I just wanted to share them with you today, kind of as like a rehabilitation for myself, but also if any of you guys are going through the same thing. First one that Kira suggested was, you're not starting over. And this is something that I need to remind myself a lot. When you've had a few bad weeks, or even like a month or two of bad eating, and you're just not where you want to be, just remember that you're not starting over. And it's not the end of the world that you've had those few weeks of bad eating, but the progress that you've made and all the hard work is not for nothing, because you are obviously not where you started in those short few weeks. So that's something more of an encouragement than anything, is like, when you are having these really tough times of where you know that you're not eating the way you want to, just remember that you're not starting over. It's not like you have to go back to square one or back to your starting weight or your before picture. You are just a little bit deviated from the plan, and you have absolutely no problem with getting right back on. So the next thing, and this is a really good tip, is just pick one thing, and pick something that is really manageable for you, especially if you're trying to get back on track after a few weeks or even a month of being kind of not great. You're gonna wanna just pick one thing that you can focus on, and that's gonna make it a lot more encouraging, and you're probably gonna have a better chance of succeeding at that than trying to fix everything all at once. Something really simple, but it's something to think about. Another thing is, remember how you feel when you're at your best. And this one's really important for me because I know how great I can feel, whether it's when I'm on the Whole30, when I'm working out great, when I'm eating lots of delicious food that's also really, really healthy for my body, is I remember how I feel in those moments. I remember that I feel energized, that I feel capable of working out, that I feel good when I put on my tightest pair of jeans. Like, whatever it is, just remember how you feel in those moments. And then when you're having the moments that I'm having right now where you're discouraged or you feel like you're just eating a bunch of crap food all the time, is just remember how you're feeling when you're at your best and strive for that. And another thing, and I think this goes back to just choosing one thing, is like, it's one choice at a time. And if you wake up in the morning and you ate really bad the night before, or you didn't work out the day before and you ate really bad the night before, like wake up in the morning and be like, today's the day that I'm gonna switch it around. Today's the day I'm gonna get my workout in, I'm gonna sweat it out, and I'm gonna start over. Because when you make that decision, when you make that one choice, that's when you're going to make the choices after that that are also gonna benefit you. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about, and this is something that I'm really trying to tell myself in these moments of discouragement, is like, it is okay and you don't need to be that hard on yourself. I think a lot of the time you are your own worst critic, and so for me right now, I'm really discouraged and I'm thinking that I've been eating a lot of bad food and that like I'm not getting to my goals. But at the end of the day, you are your own worst critic. It is okay to enjoy food. It is okay to have days when you eat junk food. It is okay to have days when you're eating foods that you just genuinely want to eat because they taste good. But at the end of the day, just remember what your goals are, why you are eating the way you're eating, why you're doing the workouts you're doing. And once you bring that back into perspective, then it's a lot easier to start making those decisions. So I'm trying to tell myself right now that it is okay, Melissa, you're fine. It's not the end of the world that I've had a few bad weeks, but it's just exciting to know that I want to change. And I think that that's the first step, is like I'm acknowledging the fact that I've been eating kind of crappy and now I need to move on. Like it's that simple. Another thing that I'm doing that is kind of giving me a little bit of motivation is I signed up for a marathon. So I have that, and I've talked to you guys about that in previous videos, and I'm going to be making some more videos about it, but that's setting a goal for myself. So I know that by September 10th, I need to be able to run 21 kilometers. Can I run 21 kilometers now? No, I can't. Am I going to run 21 kilometers if I skip workouts and eat like crap? No, I'm not going to. So just set a goal for yourself, something. Obviously a half marathon is a little bit dramatic, but set a goal for yourself, something that is a result, like a result driven. So something that I want to see myself do in a certain amount of time, and then shoot for the stars. Anyways, that was a lot of rambling and my arm is getting tired because I'm holding my camera up. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you saw. Leave me a comment down below and give me some advice on how you kickstart your habits once you've fallen off track, or if you find yourself falling off track. And subscribe to my channel because I upload new videos every Friday. Anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.